Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome back to Imperator Rome as Tylos in the efforts to recreate Babylon. In the last episode we basically just did some cleaning up now that we've taken this southern chunk of land. Southern in regards to what we want to claim, which is kind of this section. And now we're kind of doing a couple of things. We're trying to chill and wait for an opportunity to go after the Seleukid Empire. For the things that we need. And in the meantime, we also kind of have a bit of a tyranny issue, which is kind of interesting problem that I've never really had before. Though I did some reading on how to try and lower this, and I was kind of intrigued to notice that a lot of people don't necessarily think high tyranny is a flaw. I guess I always did because of the loyalty of character penalties. But you know, they pointed out that some of the bonuses, like the national slave output, can be useful. So maybe not the worst thing in the world, but I wouldn't mind it going lower. However, there's not really a lot of ways to drive it down. Um, as you can kind of see on here, we're making minus 0.15 every month. With a base of 0.02. Apparently high Senate support will lower it. And a few other things. Ruler charisma. But popularity is apparently one of the best ones to get raised. So if we can boost our popularity, that would be good. And we just got elected, so it's not well, it's a worthwhile investment, right? Because it's gonna last for a little bit. Do we have none of these really good for that? Interestingly, it's easier to up the population or the popularity in oh, that's a good sign for how well my brain is working today. In monarchies, regardless, what do we got here? Investment. Province of West Omir has provincial. I think for now we're just gonna kind of let time go by. We have some disloyal characters, but we're not at risk at war, and really, that's the main thing we're worried about. We are inspiring disloyalty among the other empire. I don't actually remember. Can I see which? Trying to remember how I can see where I'm inspiring disloyalty, which I'm actually not sure I can. If we come to this guy. Oh, we're not inspiring disloyalty in someone. Okay, interesting. I wonder if when your ruler changes if that goes away, because I definitely had that selected. But let's take a peek and see. So this guy has a loyalty of 41, which isn't very high. Can we see his power base? 15, not super high, but this is probably the ruler, right? Because this is into the capital region. Yeah, that's the ruler. So that we can't do anything with that guy. How about you? Loyalty of 50, a slightly higher power base, so he might be better to inspire disloyalty with. We got anyone else? How about you? Power base of 4. No, you're useless. I'm a little mixed actually. Well, these are two different people. Power base of 12, loyalty of 44. 15, loyalty of 41. So this guy's the most powerful, so having him disloyal would be the most beneficial. However, this guy is the one, because I think it's a minus 20 penalty if we inspire disloyalty, so that would get him down to a critical level. But let's take a peek at this guy. Loyalty. Because of his power base, but he's married to into the ruling family, which is a big bonus. Oh, what is this? Inspired disloyalty. More tyranny. Ugh. Oh, it only lasts for 2 years. Oh no, it's aggressive expansion. That's fine. Aggressive expansion is fine. Might a little mixed. I think the northern guy might technically be the better one, but because of some of his bonuses, I'm going to inspire disloyalty in this guy. That's pretty low. If at least 16% of the total are disloyal, will progress towards a civil war. Okay. Can we at least one friend in the Seleukid Empire? So I need a friend over in the Seleukid Empire before I can plan an assassination. Which is interesting. I wonder if we can befriend this guy. Don't entirely know what that will help us, but let's play with it. I got basically to be able to make this work, I'm gonna have to play with some of these options that I never do, right? I don't normally mess around in other people's empires. I just focus in on mine. But to make this work, we gotta make them grumpy. Take the top option because it's just political experience. We need a new high priest. Oop. We don't have lots of money to sacrifice, and we need it for other things. We'll give a small amount. Now let's see. You're a grateful family because we got 2, so we don't need to put more, even though you're very good. You have loyalty issues. Low faction approval. Okay, we'll take you. You actually have very high stewardship skills. So even though you're older, he can make use of his skill right away, and this will give us 2 grateful families. Good. And the traditionalists really like us, which is nice. Be good to get another one of these up. Though I notice we have 61% support in the Senate, which is fantastic. Yeah, and now we're getting some tyranny down because we have support of the Senate. What do you want? What law do you want? Right of nobility. Right of nobility. Rights of nobility. Citizen output. Plus 20. Lose opinion of the Democrats and the traditionalists. Gain a 10 bonus. What do we have right now? National Freeman happiness. So better research, basically. That is tempting, actually. What do they want? Evolved administration. Evolved administration. Integrated culture happiness. We don't have much integrated culture happiness, so... Oh, they're competing. You know, I think the rights of nobility will help us because we want to stay tech ahead. Stability took a pretty good hit, though. So we'll go to religion. We'll sacrifice some cows. Not cows. Pigs? Like pigs. Now we'll drift back up. And then we have decent approval rating of the 2. Though overall, that actually dropped us, which is interesting. That wasn't actually worthwhile. But that's another boost of 10. And it still wasn't worth it. Interesting. Just because they don't have... hang on, I'll show you in a second. Why? Nah, I can't take tyranny. So if we look at the assembly is mostly traditionalist. So losing out on the traditionalist opinion actually cost us more. And the people who now like us aren't very many. Which is interesting. So we could boost them back up with this. 100 gold, I can't afford that. Can't afford that. Okay, interesting. Wrong choice, but interesting. Wow, everyone likes this. Okay, well, we'll leave it be for now. I messed around, and that's probably... Provincial Procurator. Just Oma. It's gotta be over here, right? Cost 72. We'll do that. Cool. That'll boost us back up with the people we care about, who are mostly in power. Oh, what's this? Cultivating quite the reputation as a woman of in honor. Such virtue gives a citizen good reason to feel safe. Okay, cool. Yay, stability. We needed that because I got that dropped down a bunch. Does not want to be our friend. That's fine. We didn't really want to invest money in it either. The good news is, like, a lot of their provincial loyalty is dropping. And I have a claim, right? Hang on. Wait, where is that one? R-U-D-I-A-N. I don't remember grabbing that. Well, that's over there. Interesting. Not really what I want, but interesting. This one's over here. Because really what we want is... Oh, wait. Really what we want is everything in here. Along this green foothole area that's actually rich. Tech is expensive now, which is actually quite upsetting. The flaw of growing bigger. You know, the war score one will help us best if we go to war, and I'm not gonna grab them all, and it's sad, I know, but I want 100 for hiring an army. But I think, yeah, 100. For the potential inevitable war that's gonna come. We make 4 a month, which isn't bad. Isn't bad. Probably should be... How much... hey, hang on. Oh, yay. That's what we want. Mercenaries will cost 100 and have them serve... Doesn't tell me. I think it requires 10 military experience. So we don't want to spend the military experience right away, but I was thinking we could... Army maintenance cost plus 33. Where's our economy? Plus 33 would take us... It wouldn't be that much higher. Fleet's kind of garbage. I'm tempted to pay them less. I'm not really utilizing them right now. They're just kind of sitting there. Not that they would probably save us all that much money. 0.4, but it helps. We're going to do it. The danger of this... I'm totally going to forget to fix this by the time I need to utilize them. Forts. How many forts do I even have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not necessarily where I want or how I want them. Also tempted to drop this because if we... Quite simply, if we're utilizing our forts, we're in trouble. But I won't, because I will forget. Okay, we'll leave it there. A little better. One disloyal character. Fine. How's our culture shifting going in our main capital here? Okay. 14 or 15% basically is converted. That's nice. I think we're all the right religion, right? Ooh, prosperity. Under the guidance of this person, Tylos has gone from strength to strength. Some of our advisors are recommending the institution of a new tax in order that the necessary treasury might share in this prosperity era. Raise taxes, lose popularity. You're not the ruler though, are you? No, so you lose popularity. Or we gain stability. Money would be useful. Take the money. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. I feel like I was doing something before I saw that. And don't remember what it was. Come on, Empire. I need you to explode. Definitely getting disloyalty everywhere. Wait. This place in particular is just like, no, no thank you. Oops. Bad. The Council of Oman has sent an envoy proclaiming the harvest trade and taxations, etc., etc. The donation. Yeah, we need the money. Which is good. Now, I'm curious. Religion. Okay, well, mostly. Interesting. A little tiny piece of not our religion, but that's fine. That'll go away. And a lot of not our culture, which is mildly awkward, but we won't focus in on it. Means it's going to be a really long time before we can colonize these two and finish our mission tree. Almost tempted to abort, but I won't. I don't think it lets you. I saw when I was looking some up for this that you could abort and then get the next mission tree, which has you going against the Seleukid Empire. But from my testing, that doesn't seem to be true anymore. It seems to just give you back the same one that you need to finish up. So, not a lot of gain from that. But it is going to be a while before we can do that. Shadow in the night last night and encountered 2 brute thugs on her way home, fearing for his life, etc., etc. Sees her anyway. Yeah, put an end to this nonsense. Stop seeing her as a rival. That makes sense. Lose a little prestige, but be fine. It will be fine. Do we have... This is a city, right? This is a pretty big city. Interesting, interesting. Disagreement. Tell them to stop bickering, or... Ooh, yeah, and then we gain popularity, which is what we need. Look at that sentence support. All from the traditionalists, but hey, I'll take it. If we can keep the traditionalists in power. Tyranny is going down by 0.20, which is nice. Trying to avoid hitting those buttons. Eventually, I'm going to dump it way back up when I go to war with the Seleukid Empire. But you know, that's a later me problem. How much is this army? 100 and costs you 13 every month. Faith. Never has a more devout woman existed than her in our dreams. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to do something. Glory to her, gain stability, tech investment. No. Keep our money. Money is very important to us. We have a scorned family because our physician died. We could just use you. A little bit older than I would like with it, not very high stewardship, but you'll be fine. You'll do the job. And it's not like this is a massively most useful one. Bonuses to characters' health. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not massive. Not quite as good as ooh, party approval. Good one. National tax, yeah. This lady we want to be good. That's for sure. Okay, enough of that. Let's grab. We're just gonna grab both techs. Stay fully advanced, which is very nice. Probably more advanced than our techs. What are you guys up to? You have a lot of wars going on. You also so many troops now. I feel like because we've waited so long, it's either a civil war or I can't do anything. But we'll keep discouraging loyalty, and we'll, you know, see what can happen. News reached us this morning that the entire east state of a good friend has burnt to the ground last night in a terrible fire. Anything for a friend, lose money, gain approval. The coffers are not for such matters, lose friendship. Seize the land. This option is available because of the level of tyranny in your country. We stop becoming friends. We become rivals. They lose loyalty. We gain a ton of money and we gain some tyranny. You know what? No, we'll just pay. The approval rating is useful. It's nice having the support of the sector. Okay. Fine. I almost wonder, like, yeah, more powerful than us too. Our land is really quite garbage. I was gonna say, I almost wonder, like, do I go somewhere else to fight and expand? Right, like everything was like rushy rush up here, but like, can we expand? Like, expanding into this is dumb. This is a subject, right? Yeah, that's a subject. We don't want to have these nations, and like, actually, not that much more powerful than the Seleukid Empire. Kind of on par in reality. I think they must have more vassals because I feel like I've read multiple times that they are more powerful than the Seleukid Empire. One day I would love to play the Seleukid Empire and say no to giving up the land and just see what happens. It would be curious. But I do wonder, is there worth going to war uh for some of these other nations, right? Because, you know, this would be a hard fight. They are more powerful than me. But this is a fight that could be won with good timing. Good timing and well play. I'm not really friends with anyone. So it is technically an option. Oh, can't make a claim, so it doesn't matter. This desert is separating us too much. Interesting. So we actually have no place to expand except for north. Yeah, outside our diplomatic range. Unless we can expand our diplomatic range. Is there a map mode that shows me my diplomatic range? No. Not really what I wanted. Right. I don't see anything. Ooh, what's the barbarian power? Interesting. Useful. Yeah, I don't see what I want. There's regions. Regions is actually pretty useful for trying to find something. Trade routes, fortifications, supply. Oof, not very civilized in some areas of our land. Naval range. I wonder if it's based on the naval range. Because this is our limit. And we can't get here or here, really. Anyway, it's interesting. I think we're going to call this episode here. It might be that we end up doing a little bit of... I don't know, we might be chilling for a little bit. So I might, for future episodes, consider condensing down some of the wait time. We'll see. It kind of depends what you guys want, but it also kind of depends on how many pop-ups we get. Because if we're getting things that are interesting, then, maybe I won't bother. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. And I hope to see you in the next episode when hopefully we'll finally ignite this civil war. Oh, they got their loyalty back up. That's kind of irritating. Oh well, we'll keep working on it. We'll get them there eventually. This guy's still disloyal, so we're good. Anyway, thank you, and see you in the next episode.